In Houston, on my way to the airport. That's my dad driving me. Say hi, Dad. Traveling in a pandemic. I'm going from Houston to DFW to London. Okay, airport drop-off during a pandemic here at Hobby. Not a lot of people around. My dad taking my bag to the gate for me. Okay, just wanted to show you how not busy this place is. This is the way to travel. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, one cool thing that I want to note is that I get all the travel perks with my credit card. What is the best travel credit card is the Chase Sapphire Reserve. It's not the free one. It's Chase Sapphire Reserve. I just went through the TSA pre-check. I got global entry for 5 years. That's included. Global entry is the same as TSA pre-check, except when I'm coming to the United States from an international flight, easier access to re-enter the country. Now when I get to DFW, I have the choice of going to the games, like a place to play games, a place where I could sleep, or just a typical lounge where I could eat free foods and booze up before my flight to London.
CDC recommends everyday preventive actions to help avoid the spread.
And then I think the next one is that we want to be more
Okay, I've arrived in the DFW. One other perk to having a credit card is the points. My flight from Houston to London cost me just $5, and I have over 100,000 more points to use. The flight to get there I think was around 20 or 30,000 points. And now I go into the club for a little bit of food. Okay, lounging it up. Got my desserts going on. I've already had my meal. Everything is social distanced. Beth, what are you doing going to the UK when the EU won't even let Americans in? Well, remember Brexit? This is the beauty of not being a part of a one big ass union. The UK still allows Americans to visit, while the EU is shut off to any Americans, travelers. Ooh, okay, so I'm leaving the club, but I thought I would share with you how big the bathrooms are at the airport lounges. This one doesn't have a bathroom in it, but the other one I used earlier has a bathroom in it. Dude, traveling right now to me is fascinating because some borders are open, some borders are closed, and it's mainly all due to politics. Ooh, okay, so the lounge is right by my gate. Things are always working out for me. How was the last flight I took was about 80% full for COVID times, but no one sat next to me because things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. So now I'm going to my flight to London. I've had 2 glasses of wine in the lounge. Sorry, Dad. My dad likes me to fly without drinking because he believes I can get a better night's sleep without drinking before a plane. The UK. So when I enter the UK, I've already signed documents saying that I will self-quarantine for 14 days. So just FYI, right now, our country, we don't let anybody in from Europe whatsoever. Shame, because America's numbers are way worse than theirs. But here I am at my gate. And I say that so lightly that, oh, the United States won't let Europeans or into the country right now. But that's really not. Those that have international friends and relationships and families, it affects a lot of people. It affects a lot of international business when you don't let people just come in. Like Germany, you can't come visit the United States right now. France, England, that's a big deal. Another cool thing I like about traveling right now is actually just figuring out the logistics of it, because it is a fascinating topic. Most Americans don't even realize that they hold one of the top 10 most powerful passports. They don't even understand what applying for a visa is, or that some countries don't have the right to even leave their soil while other countries do. But right now is an interesting time. People are like, Beth, can you come home? Well, yeah. What most people don't realize, like when Trump put the ban on like foreign travel, citizens are always allowed back in their home country. I can always return back to the United States. my friend from Russia that's staying at my house right now, she can always return back to Russia. She's trying to, actually. But the question is if there's a vessel that can bring you back to your home country. Is there a plane or a ship that can drive you there? And like for my friend Olya that's staying at my house in LA right now, she can't get home to Russia. She's Russian and she can go to Russia, but there's no plane that could fly to Russia right now. Whereas for me, luckily, there's enough Americans in the UK that are coming back to the United States constantly, so I could jump on a plane pretty much any day. So if you ask me what's the difference about traveling right now during a pandemic, it's the same thing for any essential worker or any frontline worker that's out there working with people around them every day. You just wear a mask and you go about your normal business. And when you need to eat and drink, you take it off, you do it, and then you put it back on. That's it. So if you're worried about traveling during a global pandemic, even internationally, don't let fear stand in your way, because that's all it is. Woo, want to show you this cool passport thing I got. Let me tell you about the cool technology that I just experienced. I've experienced it again, but the best facial recognition technology you can find is when you're coming in and out of the country. I had my mask on. They don't check your boarding pass. They don't check your passport. All they do is check your face. And I was taking my mask off like this when they took the picture. And they're like, she's fine. So they could see that I was Beth Hagendorf. Whoa, for all that I am. Sorry guys, 2 glasses of wine and buzzed. Okay, hey. I was wrong. I got all 4 seats. I'm gonna sleep like a queen tonight. For those that don't know, when you fly to Europe or anywhere eastbound, you fly overnight. So my nighttime is sleepy. And then when I land, I get there at 7:30 a.m. bright and shiny. And yeah, I'm gonna feel like poopy. I know how this goes already. I don't sleep well on a plane. Here's to a great flight. I'm gonna start watching my TV. I'm gonna start eating again and boozing again, which is what I typically do on a good flight. And just feeling blessed, enjoying life. I had a flight scheduled to leave the States in April for London, and I waited until August 2nd or 3rd to finally go to London. And I'm just going for fun. I've got friends there. I've always wanted to I wanted to go there for a month or 2 to see if I wanted to live there. So I got to have a bi-coastal life, half life in the US, half life in Europe. So we'll see. I'll let you know if London is a great city that I may or may not want to live in. Remember guys, I'm in the entertainment industry, so it's a city that's kind of like Los Angeles that will work for me. This to me is my favorite way to travel. This is luck when you can get on an international flight and have the whole road to yourself. Yeehaw. Here at the border entry, lucky Americans entering into the UK. My friend from the plane. Well, that was easy. Boy, it was easy. They just looked at my passport. They didn't even check out my contact form that we had to fill out. All of us had to fill out a contact form that was signing away saying, this is where we're gonna quarantine for 14 days. And people wonder or ask me, do you wanna go over there and quarantine for 14 days? I'm here for a month or 2. I'm house sitting, so it doesn't bother me. I have a lot of work that I want to do. Okay, me on the tube, barely awake. Now, one of my travel buddies.
The gap between the train and the platform. This
One of my travel buddies
Central. This is a
told me great news
service
that they're
to
not
Arms
enforcing the 14-day quarantine, as I expected. It's nothing official. A whole new world. I have felt this tired before. Jet lag. I looked at my sleep on my watch and it was like 30 minutes here, 20 minutes there on the plane. I just woke up. I guess I'm 7 to 9 hours away from home. Traveling east kills me. If I come east, I mean, it really does. It takes like a full day to 3 days to recover. So I had a 5-hour nap, 4-hour nap. Now at my New Casa for a month here in London. And now I'm heading to the grocery store and then back to sleep.